The universe is expanding, but how do they know it's expanding and what is it expanding into? For over a century, astronomers have had the technology to observe distant objects that they now know are other galaxies, and they notice something very important about those galaxies. Their light is redshifted. That tells them something very, very important here, that the distance between those galaxies and us is increasing. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it is moving away from us. But it's not the galaxies that are moving through space. They are moving, but this is different. We're talking about space itself expanding. Astronomers have been able to calculate this rate. I will be upfront here and say that there are some questions around what the actual exact rate is and the implications of it, but this is an average and it serves the purpose for this video. It's about 70 kilometers per second per megaparsec. And that means that a galaxy that's a megaparsec away from us, so about 3.25 million light years, the distance between us and that galaxy will increase by 70 kilometers every second. 2 megaparsecs away, the distance between us and that galaxy increases by 140 kilometers every second. And you can extrapolate this to the point where galaxies that are about 14 billion light years away from us, the space between us and them is expanding at a rate that is equivalent to about the speed of light. The furthest observed galaxies, the space between us and them, is expanding at a rate that is more than double that of light speed. But again, I'm going to drive this home for like the umpteenth time. Galaxies themselves are not moving through space at that speed. It is the space itself that is expanding. Well, then what is it expanding into? What I'm about to say is quite possibly either the most unsatisfactory or mind-bending answer that's ever come out of my mouth on this channel. The universe isn't expanding into anything. At best, you can say it's expanding into itself. And I get that that probably does not make sense, because if the universe is infinite, which seems to be what a lot of astronomers believe, how can it get bigger? How can something that's infinity get more infinitier? Or if the universe is finite, but it doesn't have a boundary, how can it not be expanding into anything? I get that that is an unsatisfactory answer, but I'm going to dig into it more in the next installment to this. So make sure you like and follow and do all of the stuff, because that's going to be coming out sometime next week. So toodles.